Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Hello, people in the Twitch and hello, people in the YouTube. As you guys know, we're gonna follow the plan, Blue Quest, and then let's go. If we need to grab a class, we're gonna grab the class, and we're just gonna have all the classes. But for now, until we do the first dungeon on these MSQs and everything, for now, let's go that way. The first thing to do on this game is always to go and eat something. Have some mushrooms, some eggs. Yeah, I prefer to have the eggs. They are more delicious. So here, let's talk with the shudi. So this is a letter. This guy is like, man, he has a rumor dangerous, madam, about the town have suggested all 8 E's. You're either a brave woman or a fool, friend, or the wandering of the street of the Limza tonight. What with the slasher fisherman at the bottom of the loose? You have not heard the madame about why it says he's the bandish blade, so long and sharp that they could gut you whole. No one sees any blood yet, but hasn't stopped the rumors for sending shivers up spiner in every enemy in town. Oh, they're still standing before me. Tell me you don't scare easily. Rest. Perhaps you could assist with me investigation? To start with you might want to look into the scream I just heard outside. Let me go, let me run and see the scream about outside. It's on the other bridge. Let's go, let's hear the scream about outside. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. I pen him, toss him in goal, and trade away the key. Oh, got him, fit his lively body short. For all I care, just do something. Whoa, it's me. Whatever did I do deserve this cruel fatal? For 6 months I saved every last gill of my husband's, hurt and wage for getting new shoe, new purse. Even food if our children all anticipation for the day. What the heck, Lean? Oh my god, Dredd is alive? Hey, Lean, Judge Dredd. Nice. I don't know. What's so special about the day, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of the world-renowned Atian in Limza. My elder patients of control were rewarded with a hair-rising transformation. Would have any fashion conclusion Now, instead, I found myself accosted. Accosted? I don't even know what does that mean. This lecture was loud. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he's anything say for himself. Did I really have to doubt him? Okay. Oh, is amigo in either all, of course. Take her side, for shame. Is there no one sympathetic ears in his entire nation? An artist for the new you should be welcomed with an open arms. And I cannot salute instead. I am branded a criminal, the tools of my trade, nay, the extension of my very soul, my ribs, and from my person like a Bamachis from a side of the frigate, sorry, not a fridge. I will not last long in my weakened state, not even as we speak. The word around me grows dim. With my dying breath, I will speak into the three names, three kids' soul, who may yet put right has gone rightfully wrong. For Master Hansa and Nadil and Wilming, the Guildmaster beaten of the Gardenia Carpenters Guild and the Seven Alchemists Guild in Olda. Is there in one's compassion seek of them out and tell them to send you? Ah, really? Where my soul restore my name rightfully. Clean Limsa, nay the entire realm, and sang your praise. For a Jaladin, none other than the ease. The ease, wheeze, wheeze. I don't know how to read that. So now what? Are we gonna run the whole day? So I have to go talk to the 3 guild master, then I'll be back. Like, is that not annoying? Jaladin sent you. Let me guess. Brownie fool lost his tool. Pardon me, his very soul. Again, trashing, tossing, like the end is high. The man brings himself if he taunts. Treat it when about his work like an earnest craftsmanship. With DRS, he'd save himself this manufacturer. I would not want him sympathy the fool. You, however, with my pity indeed, having playing audience with Wang. Already shut him up for a while. Tell him if he loses, there I'll craft the next pair into his bloody hand. She has angry management, I think. Okay, now I have to go in order in Gridania. At the same time we are here, we're gonna do that. Use the blunder, I presume you forge here on a car. Double 7 Sun Smith, have no doubt. Is he allowed to the hull? Limbs of finest metal. Into a hull manner, tools of the weapon. All I say, limbs are. I mean the whole bloody realm. Make no mistake. You need more than a big arm to join our rank. With regard yet, and the builder blessing woke up. Well, you're sure the confident. You truly, and getting into her lass. Is our trade horn? Ball brine, as long as the pirate and other similar for their weapon fitted their ship from kill to the cannon. Course. They'll see shallow us, in age just a idle saying. Bring it, draw, shall then give me, after a long struggle to forge, more run restraint allows. Lucky for us in the Semites, the elves were determined, bunch of clovers, so when they learned to Kohol knew something in advance in metallurgy. The smithy set out to make their own. Thanks to the cold wisdom, and they gifted us with the only merest hint of the pearly fermented Limzan. Luminzan smithing come a leap and a bound. And the older even our knowledge, like we know that until some 100 of the 50 years ago, two particularly forward-thinking men named Theor Naldip and Bruce Wilming had the bright idea to establish a respectable business. Being fair-minded fellow underwear, anyone who had the coin and the pirate foreign include. Yes, give me a moment. I'm thinking I'm gonna fix a seat for myself. Because apparently My TV is too down, so my neck hurt when I see. Oh, yeah. Film under the waves. Anyone who had coins, pirate foreign included, and the Wilberforce wouldn't include pay. They made sure. Oh, Jesus. They made sure to remind them and hadn't completely forsaken our pirate ways. Time have changed to the wool. We've been bit more willing share our wisdom these days. The company ruined blacksmith, armorer, guild for years now. Welcome any soul, with unnecessary talent, will to work. Can you shut up? You're talking too much. As the whatever enough world as for master, decide. Speak to me when you're ready. Present yourself to him. Okay. So now what? I have to speak to you again? Uh. Let's speak to the guy again. So I'll be reckoning you got to train the best goddamn blacksmith in the realm. For sure. Heard the spirit have taken longer to decide? I've told you the bigger of no matter what you said. Can't have half farmer's adventurer, forge master precious time to see. He's got a lot of iron on the fire. That's why me and the other lad make a point. Keep Elder and Percival and otherwise unqualified from getting on his way. And right the time ye went paid respect to the man. He's the one over young making fools like carrying his the weight on the word of his shoulders. Where are you? But Tom Radolph sent me a new request. It's but too long. Ahem. A Brito of Archmaster Blacksmith Guild. I am becoming a smithy worthy the name. It would be my great pleasure to educate you on fine point of the craft. Of the rest of those souls-faced bastard, tell you this hard, girl. Work fit only the best on the brightest. I said put the hammer in the hand on the willing see what happen. Yes, he's saying the last, will you swinging hammer ferbetal. I knew you like the moment I saw your... What did you say your name was again? Pink Pantera. A name fit a hero I ever heard. In fact, I reckon I did hear about the son once. That the poor saw cursing on his cup at the ranch. And no matter what saying word to your husband. It's time to forge yourself new reputation, pine on a new legend. You can trust the butter and help the wet. Better day, I go putting to the card before the chocobo. Here last, take this cross, paint hammer, and Smithy without a hammer is like me without a drink. Bloody useless. But just stop grappling, take her your hand, and have you practice string, whatever your fancy. She's all yours now. And I wouldn't be right now, lass. Smithy never forgot his first hammer. Hey, don't put me naked. So here I have the blacksmith. Why do I have that hat like this? That's weird. Let's go back to our Lancer thing. Now. Okay. Here we go. Good night, babe. Shabbat Mabel. So the hammer bring you to the street gate and last this is the time you find an invented. For the armorer's guild, not place for the quiet revive. Is the core metal skill, metal in his music for your ears. Mayhap you have the spirit of the shipwreck. Or you have the mind to join the guild, taking it from the last no greater, join their working shapeless lump, iron into the shining, brought up with your own hand. What you saw then? Well said, lass. Now we should cover a bit of the guild story for ahead with from Teletist. The armorer craft of short blacksmith, and time was when the armorers and the smithing were one at the same. But the years tricked right technically for working sheet metal into armorer plates become a specialized trade, and then the smithing who show uncommon skills, passion for trading, earning themselves, then the title of armorer. Now you can probably imagine the skills necessary to make an armor also need a shipbuilding. The building ships is a bit harder than knocking out a simple helm, which led to those armor which good enough to work on the boat on the claim to the title of the shipwright. Of course, it was one tie calling. Armorers, blacksmiths, and the ship's armorers. It was quite another calling. Shipwright and blacksmith, building ship under hatches. Couldn't be more different. It seems that the line drawing at the Limbs Alaminza was built on the strength of her navy. You can imagine why armorers choose to cut their ties and the smithing establishing gain on their own. As for the smithing and the whole nation in the panorama never did sit well. There have been fair revival between the two factions ever since. Always trying to out each other, we are. Which is why you were ever looking after the new talent help us the smithing bastard in their place. All you need do is impress the forge master, and we can start on your training. Be warned, the forge master Hannah's tongue could strip a scale of the fishback 40 pace, saying you won't find the phrase mistress side the straight metal. Let me know when your master courage speak with her, and I'll see the rest. Your mind is set up. Is mine up. You're ready to throw your lots. Wishes you reaffirm to desire to join the guild, yeah. Then it's time you mention yourself knowing to the Forge Master. There's no empty title between Hannah's Arenian shipwright and one of the finest crafters in Nimzaluminza. And outside you will find her blistering the skin of her newest intention. Another spell, where are you? Welcome. I'm Hansa, the Forge Master of the Guild. I think I explained that your history the nature of our craft. I have a letter out to the front. Save this. The life of an armorer is not an easy one. Day after day, you will pit flesh, blood against iron, and flame, and without the patience for the forge, you will fail. But patience alone will not make an armorer of you. The truly master in this craft you must process as well as unregilding, as this material you worth knowing what lies before you. have you fortunate to preserve. I see you have no fear of a hard work. This will consider you join the guild approve, but you ever give it less than your best, you will be out of door before you realize my boot has connected with your backside. Are you clear on that? Now that you understand each other, let us begin the basic. What's your name? Payne. Very well, Payne. This tool is called dumbing hammer, where grab it firmly and not it weight. Let me know when you feel comfortable with it in your hand. I'll let you know if you're holding it properly. Okay. Let's go grab the culinarian too. Now that I'm here, why not? I can complete that later. The quest that I got, because that's next to MSQ. But for now, let's go culinarian. I beg your pardon, madam. Good, madam. But this is Culinary Guild. If you are here to dine Bismarck, one of our waiters will be along shortly to show you to your. If you are not pardon, may I assume then you wish to become a culinarian? If I all recommend you to join Culinarian Guild, where one learn to culinary arts under the finest chef in all realm, what do you say? For sure. Wonderful, then without further ado, I shall account you the history of our guild. Man, today we have a history lesson on Final Fantasy. If you are doubtless aware, the Limsa has long as mythic capital of Erosia. The city of a rich culinary tradition is the best product of the unique combination of the factor. The first of our certain lands, plentiful seas and a wild, which have ever yielded righteous produce. The second is our standing as the realm forged trading port, which granted access not only to the exotic ingredient but from where sure, but also foreign merch where's their use. We are, in short, the beneficiary of the colonial knowledge for every comer of the world. Until recently, knowledge as a kind was passed to the surely true word of mouth was therefore susceptible to the corruption and loss. But the all changed when one man made his mission to catalog every receipt of notes. His name was Admiral Golski Blukskularavyorin, also known as Mass Cleaver. The man loves fine cuisine, was such as tea. He would regularly spend much time preparing meals in the gallery of the giving command on the bridge, none other than those who founded the Cornelian Guild and codified cooking methodology. Today, carrying the legacy simply preserving existing receiving. We labor tireless desire wholly novel culinary creation. with which to delight the saints. In the end of the doors open to the folks, Waffle Clan, including adventures such a good sell. One may lick in our guild a great pot of the stew, each member to an ingredient imparting unique flavor. In every dish, however, I think ingredients need certain spoil to the test. Before you may take your place in the pot, you must deem worthwhile additional by the guildmaster. And the potential for the cookery burns, hotter than any oven. Before troubling him, I must warn you that ours truly, kitchen such as you would advise ask yourself, can I stand the heat? If your earnest believes that you can speak to me, you can speak to me once more, I shall be glad to guide you through the endless process. So, have you the resolves? Walk to the paths of the culinarian. Wonderful. Then you must speak to your guildmaster at once. This will come no surprise. He's still the finest chef in Nimza Luminza. His skill and dedication are second to none. You will find him the guildmaster on the stairs yonder, keeping watchful eye on his charges. Impress upon your desire, learn he will surely find a place for you in his stew, by which I mean the guild. Well, man, adventurer, I take you join the guild. Let's I good look at yay. That's understand that what you like you is it ain't about cooking. Judging on the same scrapping on yours, Spoony never mind of the skilled. Hey, I guess. I don't take muscle to become an IO. Don't even take talent, least not its own. Now unless more anything else, becoming a good cook for passion, yet got that. Ain't nothing yet I can achieve, so tell me, and you got it. That's the spirit. I hear passion for the culinarian. Art is plain to see. And yeah, indeed everybody, you want to become a master culinarian. Why? Is a mystery was a 12-course diner, or I finished the soup? Make no mistake, trader all mutton, passion, the only thing gets us to the good debate. But enough talk. What do you call yourself? Well then, pig, welcome to the guild. The mark occasion I present your very own skill. Ain't much look to, but more serve novice like yourself. Now then, let's see your savior, you can tell which I know, said the struggle to lift a spoon. But yeah, you won me over. Now show me you could all skill. I'll get you started your first task. So, again we're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna do a plus sign, you go then to your inventory, you're gonna equip this, then they're gonna make you naked again. Then now again you're gonna go back this and wear everything. Okay? Now, do we miss anything here? So I got that one. I'm gonna go to the Moroder now. Let's go to the murder. Here we go, adventure. Curious about the murder guild, aren't ya? Any axe award winning? Not into a hand that a half-winged witch can chop keep clean to the main master, this kind of weapon of our member trained to use deceptive swiftness and the brutal force. A year, mind to the murder, art your love works. Then our guild would come yet with the open arm, while you're sick, can I join the rank? Well, then there's all a girl history that you know have to get into, all starting with the sheep. You will see sheep got to go to the axes you're asked. Building even pretty body difficult with dust the tools, the loop down the trees in the timber. Since the navigator herself, knowing as a war sheep of the storm over wars. Sorry guys. It makes sense to the crew carpenter to carry on the axe on the board. Any tool ship can become a weapon. Axe is perfect. And perfect yourself over the rail of an enemy with a loose letting whirl. Still, generally lying waste in all about yeah. The gags on the weapon I chose did he bloody order the more they begin to take shape, especially among the pirates when the strength still decide their place in the world. And the iron assembly crew be ready raiders so the pirates started teaching on the proper way to the old chopping blade, the new recruit as the Hammer the guild first come to be. After the Galadion Accord was signed, the Murder Guild was never the same. It was taken and restricted on the purge of the pirate elements. It had a reborn and detectation not, but the teaching of the axe fighting. But I remember with this new Murder Guild weren't no greed-driven cutthroats, neither. They're warriors. For so of their material power for the good of society. Skill King Arya, take over. Tell me no if you decided to join our rank. You've decided then. Yeah, ready to join the guild. Alright then, that need doing now to speak in the Axmaster himself. Sounds simple. If Saints folk do rather than to put themselves in the path of unrivaled glare. That's the block right there, in the middle of the room, bragging his name. Put some still here. Look at him straight in the eye and talk to him. Lass, good fortune to you. Yes, I'm a winner, Axmaster, they call me. Not most impressive at the title, I agree. But one should not underestimate the value of the directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the master murder is to use the rent to the cliff, and to turn our way into the simpler fight adversaries. We seek overwhelming them. A murder must be powerful in the present of the battlefield. We must account, and the most enemy defeated. Our role in combat is to steal world, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has been already put in your body, but once more shall I challenge your commitment. Are you prepared to the body covenant and wait initiate of the Murder Guild? Very well, your name, attend me down. Pink, hold fast this moment. Declaration: the past murder judge will receive one of the bloody spear at your feet. Will of time be your own. I present the eyes of the sample of the commitment. Your first lesson should be how to hold it. Now grip, have the beat with a bone, set yourself in solid stand. So, I did here. I think I did here. Let's go to the Arcanist. Welcome to the Arcanist. Here where we research and develop the field of the Arcanima. Arcanima is a science of the employee Arcanima in the correct pattern that the map, unlike mystery of existence, to draw forth manipulating the body athletic energy. If you prefer the arcane art and build on the structure with precise reasoning, then your descendant intellect you can find at home here in our guild. Might you consider enrolling yourself as an initiative? Okay, I just present. Before we proceed further, however, first feed you opportunity for knowledge with the most of the guild history. The root of the Arcanum can be traced back to the historic calculation practiced by the people on the South Sea Isle. It is the island folks that first discovered that this method expressed natural phenomena in the mathematical term. Building of this process the exact material formula, where further development into arcane the god means, and the precise pattern allows you particularly to weigh ether into a specific material effect. The mage who invoke for the magic become known as Arcanist, and the school of the Arcania was born. Much as a sage, wishing of their understanding, like took the sea aboard trading vessel. Upon their arrival in Lemzak, they said, "Welcome to the academic elite," and soon secured the position of the realm and the governments on the councils. The knowledge of the anarchy had traditionally passed from a master chosen discipline. Admiral Merrily will be continuing several wields in Arcmania. Among her personal staff, concentrated this exclusive practice lead to eventually exclusive the art. So at my express order, the Alchemist Guild was established, and funding was provided research and training. The complexity of natural Arcmania, however, remained the greatest trait in his own future, and with several challenges, then you have to be real from your commitment to join our guild. Well, you have decided to enroll in our guild. You're the immediate but the total of the existing thinking. Let's go. You sound judgment. So to become in. Now, standard practice detector shall introduce you to our guildmaster that you might convey your intention in person. The director is Akapsana, however, he is unreachable at the present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Trigan. She has shouldered for responsibility to guild leadership in turn. You will find her over there at the bloody. You need to be shy. Through her mind sharp of the critical. Her manner is always most welcoming. Greedy and welcome to our Kansas and emergency to explain. I am serving acting lead master until our leader designed to return. I assume the capable receptionist also spoke in our art organi. Allow me then to expand upon the nature Arcomania taps into the living energy of the ether. The evidence represent must apply perhaps by our ability manifest arcane entire manner of magic, which the ethereal Ali employs is our command. The core of the discipline, however, is found at the pursuit of the definitive. Solution of any potential enemy, even in the field of battle. Nay, especially the field of battle, the principle takes precedence. If one wishes a certain question victory, then one must apply to the most strategy. An arcane is measure of her ability to calmly analyze situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spell at hand. Study Arcana witness the mental fatality point of the prepare the reason your word to the particular after Predamicron. And they respond, the kind most prefer, let us now see the clarity of your word matches the sharpness of your mind. Here you go, take the clamier in hand, we shall next judge your appetite, if our discipline. Oh. So guys, as you guys can see, I'm gonna unlock all the quests set, everything. So as being said, guys, for now we did the first video. People on YouTube, do not forget the support, the subscribe, and everything that you need to know here to help me to support and grow with all of you. And we're gonna take a short break for Twitch, but like I said, for YouTube, I wish you the best night. And remember one thing, as always, I will always, and always